Hi everyone, it's Melissa with the Single Mom Homestead. I am here with a barn demo video part 2. I want to catch you up on some of the things that I've been working on. I'm really excited about how the barn is looking. Not anywhere near done, but I'm chipping away at it. So let's go take a look at the barn. Alright, so I've been working on digging up this old barn foundation. As you can see, I pulled a lot of the rocks out. A lot of them had sunk pretty far down in the dirt. I had to dig down to get them. I've got quite a gap here under the barn. Let me see if I can get closer and show you. Let me go inside and show you. Alright, so here's the gap from the inside of the barn. As you can see, the sill plate at the bottom of the barn is still in really good shape. And I'm gonna start trying to level this dirt out a little bit, and then I'm gonna restack the rocks and mortar them. I think this is gonna go better than I thought it would. We'll see though. Here's the back side. I started pulling them out. Not done, but I got a good head start. Trying to level out some of this dirt. It appears the weight of the barn is on these 3 columns. The corner, the middle, and the other corner. All the rest is loose. Majority of them are. I'm gonna get them all pulled out here. Get started on those too. So I got the dirt mostly leveled and the first row of rock laid down, and we're getting ready to mortar now. We just about got one side done. Got it all restacked. We're filling in cracks and little holes. It's looking real good. Okay, so I've been working on this lean-to part. I've got this all trimmed out to paint. The sides I'm going to paint white, the bottom's going to be red. I got the window put in and trimmed around. It's all starting to come together, and I'm getting really excited about this side. We still have to dig down all this dirt. I have to remove this wire still, this wire, and take a couple of these down. That was from the chicken coop door. But we're getting there, and it's looking so nice. We did get the big mound of dirt dug down back here, and we've started replacing the rocks and doing some mortar. I will have to add some more mortar now that it dried. You know, I got to fill in some of the cracks. I actually ran out of mortar. I got to go get another bag. But we made some good progress on it. Side is up next after I get some more mortar and we have a warm day that it can start drying on. So here's the lean-to side I've been working on. I have to finish cutting all the wire off of this post here, and I started on the white trim. I still have to do the corner. Let's go under there. I will be digging out a lot of this dirt that's in here. I want to level it out and dig it down some. I have about 90% of the painting done under here. As you can see, this red here and at the top isn't done, and this corner here isn't done. And so far, all this has costed me is the mortar for the foundation and the white paint. I already had the red. I've just been reusing wood that we had here in the barn for trim and things. You know, I don't expect it to look perfect. I do want it to look kind of aged to match the way the barn looks already. So I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. I'm super happy with the window. I filled in where that wonky hole was cut in the barn, and I found these old 2x4s laying in there. I had this window, and I think it looks a lot better. Sun there. I'm doing the white trim. I'm just super happy with how it's looking for not spending a lot of money on it. You know, sometimes just cleaning and a fresh coat of paint can do wonders for a project. And I'm really happy with how the rocks turned out on this side as well. Go inside and show you the window from in there. So here's the inside of the window in the barn. I just framed around it exactly like I did on the outside. You know, same method with some older 2x4s that was here in the barn, and you know, I think it looks old and like it's been here, and that's the style I was going for, the look I was going for. I also have a coat of paint on the white trim out here. It's going to need another coat. You know, obviously the wood's really old, so there was some staining showing through, so that will definitely need another coat. Yeah, it's coming along. Working on getting it all cleaned up. And I think next, after I get that corner done back there, I'm gonna take on the front of the barn. So after that foundation's done in the back, I'm gonna be removing all of the small strips of wood between the large boards. I'm gonna be replacing all those with new boards. I'm gonna be replacing this spot up here at least, where the board's busted. Painting that trim white. I'm gonna trim around this big door opening. I'm going to be doing a design up there and taking that light down. So pretty soon this front will look totally different. So as I keep working on the barn, I will post updates, and I hope that you'll stay tuned. I'm really excited to keep going on this project.